What do you do as a foreign worker in Italy when your employer refuses to pay your salary? Maybe you decide to quit, and because you are a hard worker, your employer refuses to pay you your salary because he or she doesn't want you to quit. Or maybe your employer is the kind of person that owes salaries. He or she does not pay salary in time, and you decide to quit. What legal steps do you have to take in order to recover your unpaid salary? This is what I will be talking about in this video. Let's dive into it. All I ask from you is to give me a like, a thumbs up. It doesn't cost you anything. Just do it. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you have not subscribed. First, let's be clear. In Italy, the day in which your salary must be paid should be stipulated on your contract, but most times employers don't write it. It also should be stipulated in your CCNL, that is the National Collective Agreement for your sector. In most CCNL, salary must be paid within the first 10 days of the next month. So for January's salary, for example, you should expect the salary to be paid at most on the 10th of February. If your boss is paying the previous month's salary months after, maybe for instance that of January, he or she pays it in March or in April, that is not normal. It's a breach of contracts. What if after you've gone to ask for your salary, nothing is done, and maybe they keep doing the same thing, not paying salary in time? What can you do? What if you decide to quit and you know that your boss is owing you some months of salary, maybe 1 month or 2 months as the case may be, and you know that he may not pay, or since you quitted your job, he has not paid your salary? What are the legal steps you should take in order to recover your unpaid salary? First and foremost, you have to meet him and talk to him politely, send him messages, SMS, WhatsApp, or email, and keep the record of the messages. Step 2 to take, send a formal letter. This is a legal notice, giving them 7 to 10 days. You may send the letter by hand or through a legal mail. You may send it through a legal mail. In Italy, there is a legal mail, not just the ordinary Gmail or yahoo.com mail, but there's a legal mail that's for communication, which is called PEC, P-E-C. If you want me to teach you how this mail operates, I want you to drop it in the comment section, and I will make a video about this legal mail, PEC mail. The next step you have to take, if after you've done all this, your boss refuses to pay the salary, what next to do is to contact a trade union, sindacato. Unions handle these disputes very well. You go to any CAF or any patronato and you meet with the sindacato there. You complain to the person, to the man or woman, and they handle everything for you. Membership is often around 1% of your monthly salary. To become a member of this trade union, you have to register for it, and you have to, every month you pay a little amount of money, and usually the subscription to a trade union is per year. If you want me to make a dedicated video about trade union, how to become a member of a trade union as a foreign worker in Italy so that no employer will cheat on you, drop the comment in the comment section below. What if after you've gone to meet a sindacato, a trade union, and nothing is done? Now you take it further. The higher rank to go is the Labor Inspectorate, okay, Inspectorato del Lavoro. This is free. You don't have to pay any dime. It is free. They can invite your employer to a meeting called Conciliazione Monocratica. They can help you get the money. Every city has this Labor Inspectorate. So in your city where your work is located, you have to go to the CAF and ask for it. They can give you the address, okay, of the Labor Inspectorate. The next step to take, if after the Labor Inspectorate has taken step and your employer refuses to pay it, but this is rare. Most employers make the salary payment after the sindacato has contacted them. But in rare cases, one may have to proceed to the Labor Inspectorate. But what if the salary is not still paid? Now the next step, the fifth step to take, is court action. decreto injunctivo. Okay, if your employer doesn't still pay, your lawyer can get a court order. Then, if you win, the employer normally pays your legal costs. The cost for the lawyer is paid if you win. And if your yearly income is less than 13,659 euros, as at 2025, you can get a state legal aid, okay, which will make you not to pay anything. You get a state legal aid, okay. Then the higher step to take is enforcement, which is penhoramento. With an enforceable title, you can legally seize the employer's bank fund, vehicles, or property. So this sixth step is an extreme stage which rarely occurs. It doesn't really get to this point of seizing the employer's bank account, funds, vehicles, or properties. What if the employer declares bankruptcy? Some businesses run out of cash, and because of that, they close down the business. In this case, EMS will have to pay you your TFR and your last 3 months salary. Okay, EMS will take that responsibility using the Fondo de Garantia. And if your TFR, Trattenute di Fine Rapporto, is with your company, the EMS will have to pay it. And in addition to that, they will pay you the last 3 months which your employer owes you. So you have to know that if your salary is unpaid, it is recoverable. You can get it using the above 7 steps which I've mentioned. If you found this video useful, don't end it without giving me a like. That's all I ask from you. And subscribe to this channel so that you will be informed and educated as a foreign worker in Italy. See you in my next video. Arrivederci.